Coach, congratulations. How does it feel right now? You're the coach of the New York team. How does it feel right now?
Almost surreal, because it was something that kind of came out of left field a few weeks ago when Oliver Luck contacted me. It wasn't something that I was looking to do. But the more he talked about it, the more energized I got about it. And now I feel great. I mean, I know the challenge that lies in front of me. It's formidable, to say the least, trying to assemble all the various parts in terms of personnel people, coaching staff, and then all the ancillary things that are vital to the success of any organization. You know, from the equipment guy to the trainers to the strength coaches to the video guys, etc. And we're going over right now to Montclair to view the facilities to see where we'll be having our meetings and our practices and what have you. So there's going to be a lot of logistical things that are challenging, but you know what? I'm looking forward to it.
How is this program, as far as the team and the training, the working out, is going to be comparable, like as far as schedules-wise, to like the NFL from your previous, appointments?
Yes, in a word, yes. The difficulties will be in the size of where we'll be operating from. So there may be, for example, one example, the area for the dining may not be large enough to accommodate the entire team at one time. So maybe we have to put half the team in to eat, and the other half is lifting weights. Maybe they're going in to eat, and the other half is meeting, and we switch. We do that, or did that in the Giants all the time in the off season, but during the regular season we never did that. But we did it in the off season because the strength coaches wanted to have limited numbers in the weight room so that they could be more hands-on. Well, here it's more just obstacles that are forcing you to be a little bit creative in how you get all the work done that needs to be done. But we'll get it.
How do you strategize? Because as a coach, with the rules being a little bit different from your past, is it more of a challenge for you personally? Is that what made you want to accept this role as a coach? Because with the rules change, the extra points, you can do 2, 3. I mean, it's kind of fun for you in some sort of way because it changes the whole game as far as a coaching.
It wasn't the reason that I got involved, but being down the last few weeks in Austin, Texas, and watching players, evaluating them, but also watching some of the proposed rules that we're going to be playing under, I found it very intriguing and very interesting, and also challenging from a strategic standpoint. I'll tell you this, you better have a pretty good red zone offense, because it's not just the number of opportunities that you normally get in the red zone. Now every time you score a touchdown, there's no kicking of the extra point. You have to go for 2. But you're going for 2, but you're only getting 1 if you go from the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
And then you can go get 2 when you're going from the 5, and the possibility of getting 3 if you're going from the 10. So you better have a very voluminous red zone offense, and the strategy of when you can start doing that and whether it's worth doing that, it's all going to play into, I'm sure it's going to open up us Pandora's box in terms of second guessing, but it should be really interesting. And we're going to have an analytics department, and those guys are going to have to kind of counsel us along the way and give us some ideas as to when it's advantageous to do those type of things that normally you didn't even have to think about.
Yeah. Last thing, Johnny Manziel, I got to put it out there. Any chance of him? Maybe would you want him as your quarterback on the team?
We'll have to see. I mean, I haven't even looked at that stuff. I mean, I certainly looked at him a long time ago.
Sure.
When he was coming out, and Peter King came and was the front page of Sports Illustrated. He had quotes, and I just looked at him. I mean, there was no question that his improvisational skills were superior to anything that was out on the collegiate scene at the time. But what I said then, I think probably has borne out since. I said, unless I interview or spend time with a guy, I never would make a decision whether I want him being the face of our franchise or not, leading our team.
Sure.
And also the arm strength and what have you. And I think he's found out that some of the things that he got away with at the college level, here the players a little bigger, a little bit faster.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit more difficult for him to be quite the escape artist that he was in college. But when you saw the things that he did, he was magical. So that would be somebody you'd like to sit down and really sink your teeth in and make an intelligent decision whether or not he'd be good for you or not.
I hear you. Well, Coach, I'll be rooting for you as a New York guy. I'll be rooting for you. I'm excited for the XFL. I'm excited for the team, man. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Look, thank you.